gigs around this great country, maybe in Vegas. It's kind of like Cirque du Soleil, but more like Jerk du Soleil, because that's what they're going to do to each other. They walked in this guy's office, and the agent goes, well, what do you people do? And the father's like, watch us. The father's like ripping off his kid's clothes, and he takes his wife's bra and he throws it off of her, and he rips off her underwear, and he takes some of her pubes with it. It's horrible, and there's a little bit of blood starts dripping down her leg, and they're all like, it's like women and children are walking up here right now. So the father's like totally undressing his whole family, and then he gets out an epilady and he starts shaving his wife's back. Daughter's got like a little, she's having her friend, she's having her period is what she's having. So he just pulls out the tampon and throws it at the window, and it sticks. And then they all just start fucking each other. They go down on each other in all different configurations. It's 69, it's 29 because the kids are young. It's 9. The father bends his kid over on the guy's desk, and he's like taking him from behind. All of a sudden, the kid can't take it. Diarrhea starts squirting out of his ass, and it won't stop. It's like a hemorrhaging shit ass. The kid starts spinning in a circle because he can't control it. It's kind of like Curly and the Stooges. Mo, Larry the Cheese. He's spinning it in a circle. The projectile shit is just flying at him. It's going all over the room. It's like spin art. The room has got feces just dripping down. This poor kid is convulsing. He starts throwing up. You don't know whether to shit or puke in this room. That's how... What the fuck am I doing? Then, wait, there's more. The mother clips all the nails off of one of her hands, puts it up her daughter, and starts working her like a puppet. She's spinning her on the hand, and while this is going on, it's da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and they're skating in it, of course, and they're slipping. And with skating in your own feces and vomit and stuff, there's always going to be pratfalls, because you can't help it. It's slapstick. So they're slipping in it, and they're covered in it, and their faces are covered in it. Then they all start singing "We Are Family" by Sister Sledge, which I think is offensive, because you don't want to mix incest with feces and racism. I think it's wrong, and they shouldn't have done it. That's how I look at it. But you know what? An opening act's an opening act. So they continue. Father can't help himself, hauls back, smacks his wife right in the mouth, knocks all of her teeth out, sticks his fist, accidentally, mind you, down her toothless throat. Unbelievable. He actually fists her neck. Trying to get her off of his hand, he starts flailing around. He's a very strong man. Her body is flailing around, knocks all the kids against the wall. Their heads hit the wall, and they crack. They're not dead. They're fine. Don't even worry about them. Their fall was broken by all the feces that was in their hair. So then they start singing "Make 'Em Laugh." They start singing "Make 'Em Laugh" and "Be a Clown." And the father's hemorrhoid pops, right? So he grabs it up, puts it on the end of his nose like a clown, like Emmett Kelly, except he's covered in shit. Then they all start making out. They're making, because all kidding aside, the adrenaline, all the feces all over the wall, there's shit, there's vomit, and they've been running around. You get all heated. The kids are not bleeding bad. They get up, they're walking around kind of aimlessly. All 6 members of the family, they just start making out very deeply with each other, like that old lady in Eraserhead with that guy. And then, of course, they all start vomiting because it's offensive to be kissing your family. By the way, this would be a good time right now to take your pants off and get some lotion, because that's what happens next with this family. They just start jacking and... Can I get a tape of this for my reel? I want to show this to my dad. I gotta finish the joke. They're all having sex with each other. And to me, if you're gonna have sex, by the way, with like a 14-year-old kid, you should be doing it in a prison. So you're right there. It's like one-stop shopping. So that's where this joke should have taken place, in a prison, and then they should have all been, the whole family should have been put to death immediately. But nope, they're making out and having sex, and they all take each other from behind, which is impossible, because if you have a big train, everybody's doing it to each other. The person at the end is pissed. So what happens next? Let's see. They've had a lot of sex, the room's covered in feces. The mother had a big boil on her back, that popped. Tampon finally by the end just kind of falls off the window. It was hanging there the whole time. The music gets more Carney-like. Boop, 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 boop. And they all start doing like a 3-ring circus with each other's tits. They're so gone right now. Oh, I'll tell you what happens right now. Father takes out some amyl nitrates and he pops them. It's like in The Professional, Gary Oldman, and he goes like that. And then he just starts fucking going nuts. He does like Fred Astaire did. He goes dancing up the wall. And then he just starts kicking everybody right in the dicks. He kicks his kids in the dicks. He kicks his wife in the dick. I didn't fully tell you the whole story. The whole family has dicks. The entire family, kind of like Hermie family. And I haven't mentioned piss yet. There is piss everywhere. Because, by the way, if you're going to shit and have all these involuntary fluids coming at you, there's got to be piss. I just wanted to go on record saying there's piss in the room as well. Because I think piss, by the way, it's kind of like if you ever watch the Food Network. They're going to show this on other planets. All right, he bought the amyl nitrate. He's got smelling salts that he's been giving to his kids because they keep passing out, you know, the fact that their heads are bleeding and they've been anally raped in front of an agent yet. The room is just covered in piss and blood and hemorrhoids stuck to the father's nose, and they all go, ta-da! And the agent just looks at them and he says, "Well, that's I've never seen anything like that before." And he goes, "What do you people call yourselves?" And the father says, this is hard to do. It's hard to do the end of the joke. Because what he should have said is, the mouth-fisting, dirty, sick, hemorrhoid-infested, bloody vomit, shit diarrhea-covered, pedophilic piece of shit, aristocrat family. But that is just dirt, and it's not funny. I ain't laughing. So I would say, you have to say the punchline, don't you? The whole family. They do this whole, you know, make them laugh, and they do a whole cute little ta-da, except two of the kids. They're half dead because they just had the shit kicked out of them. They're covered in feces. It's fucking horrible. And then they're like, and the father goes, "What do you think?" And the agent goes, "Wow." And he kind of wipes a little bit of shit away from his eyes and kind of takes off a little bit of the blood that's on him, and he goes, "What do you guys call yourselves?" And the little kid, in his dying breath, the little kid that his father kicked him in the head. Let me do it differently. Hold on. Hold on. Ta-da! And the agent goes, "Wow, that's some act. What do you people call yourselves?" And the father takes his fist out of his wife's mouth. It's been in there the whole time. He's like, and there's like a suctiony sound, and she's just got no teeth, and she's covered in diarrhea. And she mouths the words, "Aristocrat," and then she dies. Flat out dies. And the agent's like, "That's